Hail, Queensguard. I felt you reaching out. You shine as a beacon of ascendant power. Maintaining my connection is demanding, but by observing your astral wake, I am discovering ways through the ley lines that have never been charted before. As you move through the ascendant plane, you consecrate it on a paracausal level. Its borders fray and yield to your touch. The corruption within withers as you approach. For someone of your ability, one step through that darkness can equal 1,000 on this plane. 10,000. 10 million. A Shadow Legion prison ship drifts above us, amidst the stars, far beyond our range. Or so they believe. Come to me and I shall open a path. Show them. Nothing is outside your reach.
Mara welcomes you with the unexpected suggestion, using the Ascendant Plane to pursue the Shadow Legion into space. By observing our astral wake, I am discovering ways through the ley lines that have never been charted before, she says. As you move through the Ascendant Plane, you consecrate it on a paracausal level. Its borders fray and yield to your touch. The corruption within withers as you approach. For someone of your ability, one step through that darkness can equal 1,000 on this plane. 10,000. 10 million. She asks that you report to her when you're ready. Show them nothing is outside your reach. I have a feeling this one's going to be really cool. It's in space. How can it not be? Oh, I think we jumped in halfway through one. So we may do it again just to make sure that we can kind of get the whole story experience. But this is... Oh.
That must be the prison ship in the distance. Looks like we're gaining ground.
If the Guardians keep up like this, they're gonna put us pilots out of a job.
I know how you feel. I've traded fire with the Cabal for hours just to watch a Guardian destroy them in seconds.
It's not a question of efficiency. It's about heart. Without people like you holding us together, we'd be back in the Dark Ages.
Ghost got us the intel we needed. Looks like the prisoners are in the hangar bay.
I just intercepted some comms chatter. The Shadow Legion are pulling gunships back in support.
Yeah, things are heating up out there. Let's get this done before the whole fleet shows up.
%. Oh, I'm almost there.
Enemy forces flow toward you. Ignite the balefires to dispel their darkness.
A recall order just went out to nearby ships, so keep an eye open for airborne reinforcements.
Okay, that's the boss. So let's try and focus more on clearing the room before we really give him our attention. Okay, I gotta find the balefire. Where's the balefire? There it is. There we go. Alright, oh, now we have Taken. Oh yeah, of course we have to have Taken, because we gotta fight the wizard with purple shields. Then we should be good. I'm hoping if I kill enough Troll Rippers, I should be able to actually get my catalyst completed on this mission. Got it. Oh, that makes him damageable. Have this, sir! You suck! Can't believe you just did that. Little turd. Alright. I'm gonna be so mad if by the time we finish this mission I'm just at 99%. That would be my luck. How am I doing right now? I'm at 97. Okay, good. There's another balefire here on the other side, so that kind of gives us a good opportunity to have a little bit of area. Now I get to concentrate the making moves. I wonder why I didn't run it before. Okay, and he's down. Man!
You ever take a step back and think, how did I end up fighting an ancient evil?
Not often. This fight has been going on for long before we came along. It's just our turn. You never did meet a friendly face you wouldn't stick your neck out for. And Mark would hate it if I let anything happen to the Peregrine Opera House.
No way around it then. Guess we better save the day.
Hey, Guardian. We were just grabbing a little downtime. Gotta celebrate your successes, you know?
Amanda told me we must not forget to kick it back. Oh, we have accomplished much and saved many lives.
That's right. There's no I in team, but there is an A and an M. Please don't tell folks I said that. But yeah, we're a team. Any door I can't hack open, you splice through. We are in this together.
It is a privilege to join you. You and the Vanguard welcomed us as honored guests in your city.
Guests? The city is your home. When I first showed up at the gates, I felt like I belonged. That's how it should be for everyone.
I had thought you were born there.
Nope. I got there later. Same as you.
Amanda, you know our story, but I would very much like to hear yours.
I grew up on the road. Long as I could remember, my family had been walking toward the last city. My mama told me we'd be safe there. She said that was all that mattered. But at the time, all that mattered to me were the jump ships in the sky above. I thought they were the greatest thing I'd ever seen. My folks tried their best, but the road's a dangerous place. When the House of Winter attacked, my mama fought them off best she could. Even killed a captain before they shot her. Pneumonia got my daddy not long after. I'd heard tales of people resurrected, chosen for immortality. But not them. They were just gone. When I finally reached the last city, I knew my mama was right. I'd be safe there. I was finally home. I learned to fly as soon as I could reach the stick. I never had powers like the Guardians or a ghost to resurrect me. But in the cockpit, I'm every inch as tough. Now, every time I fly, I remember where I came from and who I'm fighting for. And that's all that matters.
Thank you, Amanda, for your story and your spirit.
Yeah, well, we've come a long way, huh?
Yes, we have.
I'm really glad Amanda's getting a lot of characterization. She's been a very staple Destiny character since D1. And I'm really glad she's getting a lot of time in the spotlight right now. I need to switch that back. God, this is just... That hatchling perk just sinks so well. Go forth, my children. Yes. Yes, my children, go. Thank you. Which you just don't want to listen to no type of audio at all, just hear me going, yes, my children. Oh, my children. There we go. Now we got the next step, and that's the holo projector of the farm. I mean, as soothing as your voice is song, I like to hear the kabooms too. That's honestly fair. Go forth, my children. Go forth, my children. The red things go. God, this class is so much fun. I need to find a way to make the ability regen as quick as I possibly can. I think, do I have 100? I have 95 in demolition. And 94 in resilience. So I think if I masterwork everything, I'll get that pure 100. And that should definitely help. It's just getting the resources to masterwork is going to be... I need to know what the recommended power level is for Grandmasters so I can start farming for that. Did you name your threadlings? No, because there's at minimum 5 of them at a time. And I don't have that many names, because I will forget them. I shall name them Legion, for they are many. I like it. I like it.
What stops the Taken from using the Ascendant Plane like we are now? Couldn't they just open a portal into the tower?
The energy required for such a traversal is massive. Even my capabilities are strained by the effort. But such a thing is not beyond possibility. Especially for an entity as powerful as the Witness.
There we go. Guardian rank objective completed. I do also need to focus on trying to get that rank up a little bit. Although if I'm being blunt, I really don't see a point. Because it goes, from what I hear, it's going to go back to 6 by the time that, for the next season. Season of the Deep.
The Taken remind me of the Scorn. They are corrupted, polluted, defiled. Consecrate this one sacred place with your balefire.
From what I hear, but I don't have a confirmation on that. I'll have to look that up. Because if that's the case, I really don't see much of a point in trying to go through everything.
Still gotta make trouble on our doorstep.
That is the nature of darkness. The Witness will not compromise. It will not negotiate. Its victory must be total.
Well, that's just unreasonable.
In the name of House Light, destroy that abomination, Guardian. Bathe it in the sacred light of your balefire.
Well, jeez. I do like the fact that despite everything, Mithrax still looks at this with a kind of divinity to it. He still looks at the light as something sacred. There we go. This is tough, and I'm not complaining. This is tough. I like it. They've really started to... I like the way that they've changed the loadout to where when you do the playlist activity, you're always going to be under level. Just a little bit. I think it's just 5 levels. But it's enough to really make it a challenge. Oh, I really didn't want that close of a look of its mouth just like gestating the shots at me. Ah, jeez. He's hawking loogies at you. That's just good. Alright, good. Now we're out. Now we can leave.
The pyramid yields to the might of the Awoken.
Well, not all of us. This is only possible because Queen Mara is sharing her power.
Without her, I'd still be stuck in that pyramid.
And I'd still be trying to get you out.
This prison is filled with a miasma of darkness, a fetid yearning for the end of all things.
Only the light can banish it. Amplify its effects by activating the balefires.
Use them to consecrate the taken essences and turn their energies against them.
I need to get a Queensguard look going. Like I said, Destiny is the most important game. It's really interesting now that in fighting the darkness, like now that our enemy is we have one enemy that branches across a bunch of different species, instead of having a bunch of different enemies like we were at war with the Ball, we were picking fights with the Vex, just things like that. But now it's just we fight the darkness. And we find ourselves in a position where all of our enemies are unified under one front. And it means that whenever we're going up in an activity, we can really mix and match those enemies. So it makes for a much more interesting level of combat. Because now we have to play through rules that we typically use when fighting the Awoken, or fighting the Taken, and also rules that we have to use when fighting the Cabal. And this really comes into effect when it comes to champions. Go. Okay. Go. Now let's hop over to the front. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Sad, Jimmy. Oh, I was not ready for that. Okay, there we go. We're really close. We just need one more. One more shot. Oh no, he's damageable now. Okay, there we go. That's what we need. There we go. And now he's down.
I've picked up some Elixni over the years, just by listening to comms. Some Cabal, too. The Shadow Legion, I don't know how to describe it, but there's something different about their affectation.
A nuance in the dialect?
No, not nuance. The opposite. A lack, an emptiness.
I want to wait, see if I get a second one. There it goes. Now, I'm going to head to orbit real quick. I'm going to be right back. I got to make a quick phone call, and then we should be good to go. Alright, and we're back. Now we gotta go visit the holo projector on the farm. Sometimes I can still hear Song's voice.
Hello.
I would like to go to jail, but you go to zoo standard awarded. You know, sometimes if I have my mic placed right and I really lean into it, it looks like instead I'm just talking into this hat right here. I mean, I try.
Hell of a time on that Shadow Legion ship, wasn't it? Of course, I joined for other reasons, too. When you heard the story, I needed a home, a family, someplace to belong, just like Mithrax. He's amazing to work with. He's always so gentle around the tower. I forget he's an Elixni war captain. But man, I learned quick when we started tackling those prison transports. And once, he got jumped by 2 legionaries, and when I turned to help, he just shouted, "You need not waste your shells!" Man, he's a tough old bastard, and I absolutely love it. Bringing the fight to them for a change? That's the kind of thing I joined the Vanguard for. He's the best patrol partner I've had in years. But I gotta keep our comms closed. Last week, Devram heard me call him Crawdaddy. Nearly laughed himself unconscious.
Okay, but did Amanda just call him some form of daddy? Like, she said Crawdaddy. And I get where she's coming from with crawdads, but like... Crawdaddy? Really? Amanda is clearly pleased with the recent attacks on the Shadow Legion ship. That's the kind of thing I joined the Vanguard for, she says. She talks about how much she enjoys working with Mithrax, as if to explain why she shared her story with both him and you. He's always so gentle around the tower. I forget he's an Elixni war captain, she says, but I learned quick when he started tackling those prisoner transports. Once he got jumped by 2 legionaries. When I turned to help, he just shouted, "You need not waste your shells." He's a tough old bastard. I absolutely love it, she grins. She tells you she's looking forward to continuing her patrols, then signs off.